the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Mateer. Moves out of the pocket. First play taking a deep shot. And it's hauled and catch made way downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. He'll move all the way to the 38.
Tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Great start with the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
It is intercepted. He's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble now, and he'll be brought down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack.
It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Now here's the toss play. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Caught near the sticks. It's Sategna. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
1st down, they're going to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Pulls it in. It's Sategna. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Sooners pick up enough for a 1st down here. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Oh, what a spin. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Pass caught. Can he get in? And we're able to get him down.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Now a crucial third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Toss play to the outside. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Let's take a deep shot here. To try a downfield shot, that's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Looking downfield. It's Mateer. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. We're going to throw it on third and very long. The sure hands. It's Burks. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. Powering through a tackle. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And now the running back's got it again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Makes a quick grab. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. No stopping him on that line. Touchdown, Clemson.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Tatum. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Finds his man. It's Sategna. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Throw. It's Mateer. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Grab near the sticks. In spots.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job. Gave the quarterback time. They convert. And listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Crosses the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the defense knows it might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
And the Sooners pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Heave the ball deep down that right side. Touchdown, Sooners. They finish off the scoring drive. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's Brown. He's brought down to the 16. Would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. He's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Throws to the tight end. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And the ball to the ground. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on.
good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a take-a-while. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defense showing blitz here. The shotgun running play call. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. It's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of 1st down yardage.
Boy, in this shotgun era, we're seeing more and more fumbles on quarterback sneaks. It seems like a simple play, but the quarterback's got to ride the center snap. Here he doesn't do a good job of securing the ball. It's on the ground, and the defense comes up with it.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Over the middle, it's Thomas. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, it's spent all passing all the time on this drive. This guy is 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at first and goal.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And they'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Launching one to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Sooners.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Finds room at the 30. They lose the ball to the 37 for a first down. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. He escapes the pocket. He finds some space. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Touchdown, Tigers. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. To throw, it's Mateer. Grabbed by the receiver. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Caught near the sticks. It's Sategna. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a run. Running back's got it. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Sooners pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Burks. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Got a man open, hits him right in stride. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So the offense flexing here, Perkins, stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
Got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for 6. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Thomas. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Can he make it to the marker? Oh, he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Now it's second down here. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. He escapes the pocket, using his legs here. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So we hit the quarter break. It's Oklahoma on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Start the 4th quarter of this playoff game. They'll go to the air. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He fires downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Receiver makes the grab. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the extra point gets them within 4, 35-31. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Sooners. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And now to try here for the extra point. Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Tight end goes in motion. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. He's looking deep again. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down marker.
1st down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. That's caught. It's Thomas. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
To the air, it's Mateer. He dunks it off to the tight end.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's reeled in. It's Ott. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Leaning on the run game here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
2nd and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. To throw, it's Mateer. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Looking to scramble. He's swarmed by the defense. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Second down play coming up. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him there.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Clemson, 37.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? He escapes the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? To the air, it's Mateer. Takes a deep shot down the middle. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.